Hi. So we are back again with some new questions on linear equations in two variables. Okay. So given to us is we have to find the points where this equation 3x plus 4y equal 12 intersects x and y axis. Okay. So what do we typically understand when we say that a line intersects x axis? Whenever any line intersects x axis, what would be special about that point? We see that the point at which any line intersects x axis will have the ordinate 0, right? There will be some value to the x axis, some abscissa value, but ordinate will always be 0. That means y is 0. And similarly here, any point at which line intersects the y-axis, your x will be 0 and y will have some value, which will be represented by these units. Okay? So, we'll use this concept to find out the points where this equation cuts x and y-axis. So, we will say what we will do is, let's say the point at which this line will intersect x axis will have y is equal to 0. So all we need to do is find out the corresponding value of x by replacing y is equal to 0 in this equation. So that's what we do. 3x plus 4.0 equal 12. That is 3x is 12 and x is 4. Okay. So, what is the point at which the line intersects x-axis? It is 4, 0. Now, at the point where this line will cut your y-axis, your x-coordinate will be 0. So, what I do? I simply put x is equal to 0 in this equation and get the corresponding value of y. So that comes out as 3. So what are the coordinates? 0, 3. So the point at which the given equation cuts the x-axis is 4, 0, and the coordinate at which the line intersects your y-axis is 0, 3, and the point at which it intersects x-axis is 4, 0. Right? Simple enough. That is quite straightforward. Now, let's see something more. What else can we learn today? Okay. What would be the equation for x-axis? Can you represent x-axis with a linear equation? Let's say we have this. Okay, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, right? Now, I want to know what is the equation for this line, that is the x-axis itself. So what do I know? What is the common thing about all the points that are lying on this x-axis? Any point, any coordinate that lies on this x-axis has the y-coordinate as 0. This could be 1, 0. This will be 2, 0. This will be 3, 0, and so on and so forth. So what is the common thing? The y-coordinate, that is the ordinate, that's what we call it, is 0. Y is equal to 0. So what is the equation of the x-axis? Y is equal to 0. Okay? Now, similarly, if we talk of the y-axis, what do you see? What is common about the points that lie on y-axis? This will be 0, 1. Let's say this will be 0, 2. This will be 0, 3. and so on. So what is common here? The x coordinate is always 0, right? So what is the equation of y-axis? X is equal to 0. Whatever be the value of y, x will always be 0. That is why we say x is equal to 0 is the linear equation representing y-axis, and y is equal to 0 is the linear equation representing x-axis. Okay? Let's extend this to a line which is parallel to x-axis, or a line which is parallel to y-axis. Let's see how to represent that in form of a linear equation. Okay? That will be very similar. All we need to do is study the common thing about the coordinate points that lie on those lines. Okay? So this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, and these are some points, whatever, it could be one. I'm not plotting those points right now. Let's say this is my line parallel to x-axis. Okay? What is common about the points that lie on this line which is parallel to x-axis? This will be something like, let's say this is y is equal to 5 here. Okay, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. So what is the coordinate point of this? This will be 1, 5. What will be this? This will be 2, 5, 3, 5, and so on. So what do we notice? What do we observe here? 5 remains constant. That means the y coordinate always remains the same. That means we can also say y is equal to a, where a is a constant. And therefore, y is equal to a is used to represent any line which is parallel to the x-axis. Okay? Exactly similarly, what about this? A line that is parallel to the y-axis. Just read through all the coordinate points. What will you see? The x coordinate, that is your abscissa, remains constant. It will always be this point. Y will keep on changing. Okay? So, what is the equation of this line? X equal a, where a is a constant. Okay? So what did we learn here? So 4 things we must remember. Equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. Equation of any line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to a, where a would be some constant. It will not change for whatever be the value of x. What about a line representing, what about the equation of a line representing parallel to, what about the equation of a line that is parallel to the y-axis? It will be x is equal to a, because the abscissa will never change for that line, for any point that lies on that line. Only the y or the y point will keep changing. Okay? So these are the 4 things we must remember. X-axis, y-axis, line parallel to x-axis, line parallel to y-axis. Simple enough? So for now, we stop here. We'll meet in the next video and we'll talk about some more questions based on linear equations. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.